Talking honestly and holding back. Don't like confrontation, there's lots of that. With no referee, I won't let you win. Guess I'm in my match when it comes to this.
Live on radio on Inspire Artists Radio. And today online we have a very special guest. Her name is Maxine Ceasar. She is a well-known singer in Cape Town. She does R&B, soul, jazz. It's kind of like a mixture of music. So your music is very popular with young people, and I just wanted to know from you, as a quick welcome, um, what do you think about the music that you're creating, and how does it influence your followership?
So, first of all, thank you for having me. It's nice to meet you in face to face and on the radio.
Yeah.
But my music, so I started singing at such a young age, and I always say that I get to now create music that I used to listen to and the type of music that I listen to. And a lot of my music is about life and love. And it's moments like this that I get to share my stories behind, and also get to share like the mind behind what I wrote, and which is a part of who I am. And a lot of my music is also clean. I know nowadays it's very rare that that is the case, but just standing on those models as well. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah, so take us quickly through like how you write your own music. How does that process work? And like from the songs that you've already written and made videos for, and like the whole shebang, what are the
Yes.
stories behind them?
So I'll take you through one, because there's a few, so I don't want to got all of them. But my first single that I released, I wrote it at a time where my husband and I were still dating, and I loved writing about real stories, And I'm not going to say that all of my stories are true stories, but this one in particular was. And the song is called What You Want. And it was basically just about that part in a relationship where you're getting to know each other and you are ironing out the things. It's not, I don't want to say like after the honeymoon phase, because I feel like that should stay. But, not everything is always happy and just blah, 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 blah. And this was written in a time where we were like, let's figure the things out. So you can either choose to figure it out, or you can go, let's rather, And obviously we chose to figure it out. But that's where that song was birthed from. And it's still one of my favorite songs, actually.
Yeah. So I was doing some research on you, and you come from a family of musicians, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So tell us how has that influenced your music? Because like people that don't have a lot of musical influence and someone that can kind of talk to them on that level, it's kind of a different journey. You have a very unique journey because you have people that are in the industry and that can guide you and give you advice, or can just be there as a support structure. So how does that work?
So I luckily and have my family who are in the industry, and my dad, who is a jazz musician. He, I think, has been a big part in me choosing music, because from a young age, he would play us music. And I say us, me and my brother, because he's also a musician, and we both decided to take the musical path. But it's definitely shaped my taste in music as well, because a lot of people do expect me to do jazz, which I do love jazz. I just have taken more to the R&B side, and he was the one that introduced me to R&B. So when I was younger, he would play DVDs in the house back in the day. And he'd always be like, Maxine, come listen to this singer. And like Mariah Carey was playing, and I really took to that. And it shaped the music that I love, I think, because then I started to like the newer artists at the time, which was Christina Aguilera. And I don't know if you remember JoJo. Like at that time, yeah, like they were just kind of coming up, Brandy. And so, yeah, he definitely introduced me to that. And now that we are in the industry, I've definitely had guidance, which has helped. And yeah, but I can say that the industry back then and now is very different. So we're learning to navigate what 2025, what the 2025 music industry looks like. Because as we know, technology has become bigger, social media has become bigger, or has become a thing. And it has made the world much smaller, if I could say that. So it's an exciting time in the music industry.
So tell us some of your favorite artists and how they've influenced you. Because now you mentioned Mariah Carey and JoJo, but like,
Yes.
who are the people that like a foundational people? Who are the people that
Yeah.
you like to listen to?
I can literally say Mariah Carey for sure and Christina Aguilera, because they were my main, like when I was really younger and learning to sing, those were my favorite artists. So I'd say Mariah Carey, because when I was like 2 years old, I was listening to that and singing it. It was terrible, but I was singing it, and I have memories of sitting on the edge of my parents' bed and watching videos of her and singing along. My brother still makes fun of me. So that was when I was much younger. And then I got a bit older, and then I think Christina Aguilera really became a big part of my vocal journey as well. I was 6 years old, I think I was 6 years old. It was the year 2000. I remember that was the millennium. And my parents gave me her first album that she released. And I was obsessed that it was 2 CDs. It was the first CD and the second CD. I used to listen to the remixes. It was, yeah. So I'll definitely say Christina Aguilera and Mariah Carey.
Yeah, their vocal ranges
100%.
are very, very good. Because if you hear them anywhere and you know about them, you can kind of pick them out on the
Yes, like
radio. It's like those are like the two, and maybe like Whitney Houston also. Like you can hear them.
definitely.
Yeah. So tell
Yeah.
us, did you have vocal? You now in the industry, did you have vocal training, and do you recommend somebody to go for formal training? And also, since you're now in the industry, what is the industry like now compared to back then?
So I studied at COPA. It's the campus of performing arts in Cape Town. And I also did a year at the Cape Music Institute. 2 years, actually. It was a 2-year course. So I have had formal training, you could say that. And I would definitely recommend it, because there's always so much that you can learn. And especially, it's like learning an instrument. So if you are a guitarist, you can go for guitar lessons. If you're a pianist, you can go for piano lessons. So it's very, very much the same with vocals. And I'd even say that it's different in the sense that our instrument is inside of our throats. So yes, definitely to understand your instrument and learn how to use it is very important. And then you asked me another part of the question.
Yes,
Sorry, what was that?
it is about the industry, but there's also my actual question is like for somebody who's coming up now, because you kind of have a foundation in the industry and you're building on that. Say somebody that wants to enter the world of music,
Yeah,
what advice do you have for them?
that is a difficult question. But what I would say is work on your art and your craft, because in the end, that's what is going to carry you. And put your all into it. Be your biggest supporter, because if you aren't supporting yourself and you're not your biggest supporter, no one else is going to do it. So my advice would just be to work as hard as you can at your craft and push. Even when a door looks closed, push.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah.
So what do you prefer? Do you prefer like live performances or you like a studio baby? Like
Uh,
where do you like to perform? Like what do you enjoy more?
I love both, honestly. Like, I can't choose. But I think in studio is really exciting for me because I get to work on multiple vocals and it's not just the lead. Like I
Mm,
get to backing vocals, I get to do my improvising and the lead, and then it's just so rewarding to hear how everything looks and sounds when it's all done. And you get the final product. It's amazing.
mm. And what's your
Yeah. So
favorite thing about live performance?
definitely being being creative with the song and having a band behind you who you can feed off of and be creative with is really fun.
Mm. Um,
Mm.
I was watching the Taylor Swift concert, and she like I think American-based artists they go all out when they do concerts. Is that something
Yes.
like that you would want to do one day? Like with the whole outfits and the changes and
Love and outfit change. If I, of course, if I had the opportunity, I would 100% do that. I love it. Do 5
Mm.
outfit changes if I could. Yes. Sounds great.
Uh, yeah. So tell us, do you have what music do you have out now, and where can people listen to your music?
So I have released 3 singles so far. You can find them all on all streaming platforms, I want to say. So that's your Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, and my latest single I released is called Elixir. And that was actually a special one because I have my dad playing the guitar on it. So yeah, you can stream them all on all streaming platforms.
Mm. Tell us a bit about what you're doing now. Where can people find you? Like, are you doing live performances now? And do you do like the Kirsten Bosch summer concerts? Like, where can people find you live?
So I am currently, for the first half of your question, I'm currently working on releasing my debut EP. So
Mm.
I've got that in the works and I'm really excited to perform that at some point as well. So I'm definitely working on doing a live show where I get to perform my original music. I don't have dates for that yet, but it's definitely coming up in this year. And then you mentioned Kirsten Bosch. So
Mm.
there's so many layers to this music industry
Uh,
because I have, like, I have a musical family and my husband, he's a comedian. So last year in December, we actually had a family show and we did it at the Baxter in the garden, which was quite nice and summery. And we're definitely looking at what other outdoor, like festival-y type,
mm.
picnicky things we can do. So that's definitely also on the cards at some point in this year. Definitely summer, but yeah.
Mm. Yeah. So tell us about the process of making a music video. How was that like for you?
So I've never actually made a music video per se. I've shot live like videos covers. I've done those, but I've never actually shot a music video. But I can take you through the process of that. It's quite. I almost want to say I prefer that, even though I've never done a music video. Like I just love the feeling of being able to sing live and have it be recorded. And I mean, you could do it anywhere. You could do it in a garden. You could do it in a really cool studio looking space. Um, but yeah, it's a music video is definitely on the cards at some point. But for now, I'm gonna stick to the live videos.
Mm. When it comes to your music, do you have like recurring themes or
So
emotion? Like, yeah, it's a bit it's breaking up a little. But like when it comes to your
Yes.
music, you
Yes.
saying okay, so you say you write from personal experience, and
Yes.
now you're in the marriage stages, right? And
Yes.
the song that you wrote, What You Want, is about dating and finding out about each other. So you're saying like the
Yes.
music that is gonna be coming out is gonna be more like deep in love kind of music? Is that like kind
Weirdly enough, the music that I have on this EP is a mix of older songs. So there's even a song on there that I wrote about a situation where the song is called Backseat. So it's the this guy is a true story. This boy liked another girl more than he liked me. And that
How
got,
could
I
you?
know, how dare you? So I've got like all the songs on there as well. And then I've got the intro of the EP as well, which was written a while ago. So it's like a mix of newer and older songs, but I just feel like as a body, it works nicely. So I also wanted to get the older things out. So I'm like, okay, you've done
Mm,
that. Now we can
mm,
move on to whatever else
mm.
we want to do. Yeah.
So you like focus mostly on R&B. Is there other genres that you'd like to try out one day?
Um, yes, I think jazz is something that I'd like to tap into at some point. I can't say when. I don't know if it's in my near future, but definitely jazz, I think.
Not
Yeah.
like electronic and would you be make a rock song? What do you mean? No?
Yeah, that's not
Mm,
for me.
not for you. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's what you
Yeah,
love. R&B is what you love.
I
Um,
do.
looking ahead, I know a lot of people go to songwriting classes or like lessons to um for a structure of a song. Like
Yes.
how do you make the rhythm like and how does your song process work? Because everybody says, oh no, when I interview artists, they always say, first the beat comes and then the words come. For most, I say 80% of people that I've
Yeah.
interviewed. And
Yes.
how does it work for you? Like how does the songs come to your mind or to your
So I like to do everything myself, which is a good and a bad thing.
mm.
But because I play a little bit of the guitar and a little bit of the keyboard,
Okay.
I would usually go, look, I'm very much like melody first, then lyrics is what I've noticed. Like when I'm writing, because if you listen to a song, you remember the melody of the song more than you remember the words. Right? So for me, I'm like, it's so important to have a strong melody and something that's catchy, something that's nice. Um, so sometimes I'll literally just like hum a tune, and then I'm like, okay. Then I'll like maybe save it on my phone and see where I could place that or what song I could place that in. And then I'll come up with a theme of a song. If I'm not inspired, I'll be like, let me think about what I want to write about today.
Mm.
And then I'll kind of go, okay, let's try and put this with that melody and just see what works. Um, so sometimes for me, I want to say most of the time, it's melody, vocal first, then music and
Okay.
beat. But I know that doesn't work for everyone. And you
Mm.
are not wrong because a lot of people do that. Like a lot of people get a beat or a guitar riff or something and then go, okay, we're going to work with this.
Mm.
But yeah, for me, it's usually the other way around.
I feel like as it depends on what you're looking for in the music, but for
Yeah.
me, I feel like lyrics are more important for me. If I'm
Yeah.
listening to
So
to like a musician, then I listen to the
100%.
story in the song and like, are you progressing in the song? And especially with an
Yeah.
album, like, what is all the songs about? Like, okay, I'm probably like weird
I
like
love that.
that.
No, me
Whereas other
too.
people just like the beat. Like, I feel like
Yes.
as an artist, you're kind of putting out, especially if you write your own music, you're putting out like a part of you. So,
Yeah.
like, every lyric or every line is like kind of part of your
Yeah.
story. So I feel like to focus on the lyrics. Unless you like someone else is writing for you, then it's must not other story. But like
Yes.
genuine artists, they write their own music and they it's kind of from feeling based also. So like what are some of
Mm.
the stronger emotions that come through in your music?
My husband always makes fun of me because I love a sad song. And he's
Mm.
like, "You're gonna make me believe that you're unhappy in this marriage." I don't know, I just write best when I'm sad.
Mm.
And it just makes for the best music. I don't know why, but it just does. Like, look, I'm all for a happy song and like vibes.
Mm. Like
I
those
love that.
anthems, yeah.
Yes, like I'm here for that. But I think I personally just prefer writing songs when I've been through something
Mm.
or when I'm sad. And it just makes a fun story as well.
Yes, it does, and people
Like
resonate
if you
because
like
we all going through
dramatic,
struggles. Yeah,
you
Maxine.
know?
Tell him it's not always
Exactly
about
right.
him, you know. What's got their struggles, you.
We were struggling and you wanna tell
Yeah.
me. Okay. No, for sure.
I'm so caught up on you. It's pulling me closer to you. It's electric how you are moving me. Like magic, it's just so hard to believe that I really like it like this. Oh, you've got me feeling helpless. I'm really trying, it's nothing I can. I can't see much of you, cause fate knows just what to